Let's be real. You're trying to manage your time, your to-do list, your budget, your meals, your mindset, your sanity. It's getting overwhelmed. I know it feels like you're juggling 32 open tabs in your brain and they all pop up at the worst time possible. I know, but hello. That's exactly why you need a daily all-in-one planner. It's that girl. She's not just a planner, she's your accountability partner, your productivity bestie, and your reminder that you're actually on top of things, okay? Even when life starts lifing. You'll be able to track your schedule, your tasks, your habits, your coins, your meals, your mood, your gratitude, all of it in one place with ease. So no more sticky notes flying around everywhere. No more random to-do lists on the back of receipts. No more, wait, did I eat today? This planner layout is built for the woman who's doing the most and still wants to feel at peace while she's doing it. So whether you're running a business, chasing babies, working a 9-to-5, or all three, this layout is gonna help you move like you've got a whole team behind you, even if it's just you and your iced coffee. It's giving organized, aligned, and unbothered, as it should be. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. This is Quita from AtHomeWithQuita and here I share tips on how to plan a balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Today we are diving into how you can use this sort of layout, the daily all-in-one, to create a balanced, organized, and productive day every single day. I got you, okay? But first and foremost, let's talk about why you may need a daily all-in-one planner. I told y'all life be doing the absolute most sometimes. Deadlines, laundry, goals, your group chat popping off, kids asking for snacks every 3 seconds. It's giving chaos, okay? And if you're out here trying to hold it all together in your head or scatter sticky notes, and if you're out here trying to hold it all together in your head or using sticky notes that get scattered all around the place, baby, be so for real, okay? So let me put you on. When you have everything in one place, your goals, your to-do list, your wellness check-ins, your plans to slay the week, you can finally move through your day with clarity and intention instead of vibes and survival mode. Okay, so that's where the daily all-in-one planner is going to step in like the main character she is. And this ain't your basic planner, okay? This is a tool that is going to help you. And here's how it's gonna help. You'll be able to stay on top of your day like the CEO of your life, okay? Your schedule ain't gonna manage itself, right? You'll also be able to track your coins because sis, how you gonna build wealth if you don't know where your money's going, all right? You'll also be able to monitor your habits. Now that's really big, okay? Good or bad, they're shaping your results. So be intentional with it. And a big one for me is all about meal planning. So you're not out here living off vibes and drive through regret. Fuel your body right, okay? You'll be able to track your mood. Your peace matters. So don't ignore how you really feeling. And you'll be able to reflect on gratitude because even when it's rough, there's really something special in every day to be thankful for. And also focus on those priorities. So you're not just running around doing stuff. You're actually making moves that matter. You don't need 10 apps, 5 notebooks, and a nervous breakdown to stay organized. You just need one powerful tool that holds you down on the daily. And this planner layout, she understood the assignment. Okay, so what is a daily all-in-one planner layout? Okay, basically what it is a comprehensive tool that is designed to help you organize your day and stay aligned with your goals, which is what we all want. It includes section for almost everything, your daily schedule, so you can time block your day and make sure you're prioritizing the right tasks. Also, you can add a section there for your finances so you can track your expenses and savings. Of course, habits so that you can monitor your day and you can build your healthy habits. Meals are important so that way you can plan your meals and stay nourished and organized and energized. And your mood, okay? So you can reflect on your emotional state and track changes. Gratitude also, okay? So you can cultivate a positive mindset by acknowledging the good in your life. And focus, all right? So you'll be able to set your daily focus and make sure you're being productive. That all-in-one approach really makes it easy to balance work, wellness, personal growth, all in one single day, all right? So now let's talk all about how to use a daily all-in-one planner layout and I'm gonna give you step by step, okay? So you're gonna start with your daily schedule. You're gonna write everything down that you need to knock out. Meetings, errands, work tasks, self-care, even lunch, okay? If it's taking up space in your brain, it belongs on paper. Don't just scribble a to-do list. Assign a time to it, okay? That's how you stop being busy and you start being productive. So really try to break your day into bite-sized chunks so that way you're not giving overwhelm. And please leave room for breaks. You're not a robot. Go drink some water, stretch, breathe, resets, okay? When you block your time with intention, you know what you do? You take control of your day instead of letting the day run you. And that's grown woman energy. Step 6 is all about reflecting on gratitude. I'm telling you, gratitude will humble and heal you all at the same time. Because again, life be lifing, and some days it's real easy to get caught up in everything that's going wrong. But when you slow down and you actually take a second to focus on what's right, whole perspective shift. I promise, sis. This is your reminder. Gratitude is the glow up, not just for your spirit, but for your mindset, your peace, and your productivity too. You can't be mad and grateful at the same time. It just don't hit the same. That's why every single day we're going to take a break so that we can write down at least one thing that we're grateful for. Big things, absolutely. Small wins, oh, most definitely. That cup of coffee that hit just right, write it down, okay? The fact that you woke up, your bills are paid, and you got peace in your home, put that in ink. Because the more you recognize the good, the more the good shows up. Did you hear me? Okay? And listen, I'm not saying gratitude will solve everything, but it will absolutely soften the edges of your day, okay? It's gonna keep you grounded, focused, and aligned with what actually matters. That abundance mindset everyone keeps talking about, it starts here, okay? Gratitude keeps you from spiraling. It snaps you out of those I'm not doing enough or I should be further now thoughts, okay? It reminds you that you are doing enough, okay? And that there's already so much to be thankful for right now, this moment. So yeah, you're busy, but you're also blessed. Don't sleep on that. Because one thing about staying productive, it starts with clarity, okay? And this little focus section in your planner, that's your accountability. That's your I'm standing on business moment. So whether it's a major work deadline, finally knocking out a task that you've been avoiding, okay? Drinking all your water, or just making it to the gym. Write it down. Make it plain and keep your eyes on it all day, okay? Now, when distractions pop up, your focus is going to remind you of what really matters, okay? When you start spiraling into doing the most, it brings you back to what's essential. When your energy dips, it tells you where to really channel what's left. And this is how you stop being busy and you start being intentional. So go ahead, set the tone, name your mission, and make today count on purpose. So here's why this system works so well, okay? It's going to keep your day organized, okay? The planner inserts that I'm showing you is like your personal assistant without the attitude. It brings everything together, tasks, finances, meals, and so much more. And it puts it all into one spot so you can stay organized and laser focused. No more chaos. Also, we talked budget, so it's going to help you track your money every day. Game changer, okay? This keeps you on top of your spending and your saving habits so that you're not out here accidentally buying things you don't need. How about those healthy habits it's going to support? When you have a whole section dedicated to habits, consistency becomes way easier. You're going to be able to really progress and feel motivated to stick to your self-care routines because your health is a priority. And meal planning is no longer a hassle because you will get to plan your meals and actually enjoy what you eat without stressing about what's next. Plus, it makes healthy eating way simpler. It's going to boost your mental health because you'll be able to track your mood and practice gratitude every single day. You're setting yourself up to stay emotionally balanced and positive. Self-care starts here, not just in a bubble bath. The best part, with a clear daily schedule and a focus for the day, you'll be straight up unstoppable. You will. This system is going to help you to stay aligned with your priorities and get things done on purpose. It's not just about being busy. It's about being productive, intentional, and thriving. Simple as that. So I always like to start when using these inserts with my daily schedule because I feel like I gotta start there. That's the basis for this whole thing. It is the daily all-in-one layout. So you should be starting with your daily schedule. So this is how that insert looks. Very clean, very minimal. Of course, you can jazz this up with stickers if you like, but it's pretty straight to the point, okay? And so you have two different sections here. You have one for AM and one for PM. We broke it down, okay? So that way you can really see the differences of your day. You can see what you're doing in the morning and you can kind of see what you're doing in the evening. So there are, of course, different ways to use this based on however would work best for you. You could block out the times, you could color code the time, you could be very detailed and put everything in hour by hour. It's completely up to you with how you use this. We just like to have, of course, tools available to you and show you how to use them. And then, of course, you're going to put your own spin on it based on what works for you. Now, step 2 is all about tracking your finances because let's be real, keeping up with your coins can feel like a full-time job. One minute you're budgeting, the next you're like, where did all my money go? You know, but that's exactly why having some sort of section within your planner is going to be what you need. You need that because it's going to take the stress out of money management and it's really going to put you back in the driver's seat. So you can track anything from your expenses, your income, your savings goals, all of that. Of course, you would probably want to include on something, a daily layout like this. Now with this particular layout, because of space, we don't have a dedicated section for finances, but I do like to track my finances. As you can see here, I have a little section here at the bottom that I labeled bills, and that way I can write in what bills are due that day. Because remember, this is the daily all-in-one. So this is only for a specific day. All right. So this isn't going to cover your whole entire week. You'd need multiple of these pages within your planner. So that way you can be able to plan for every single day. So I just tucked it here at the bottom. We didn't really feel like we needed a bill section. And plus, if you get the weekly all-in-one, that comes with the dailies, it's going to include the weekly, and the weekly looks like this, and it's going to have a spot for your financials. So you can do that on the weekly level if you feel like you just want to have that dedicated space, but I still think that you need to transfer it over to your day as well. And this is just the perfect section to add that. So definitely make sure that you're including some sort of tracking of finances within your daily overview or your daily layout as well, okay? Also, you want to be able to monitor your habits, which is step 3. Your habits are a reflection of your daily choices. So it's important to track the good ones and the not so good ones. All right. So you want to have some sort of tracker section within your planner so that it will allow you to see your daily habits and focus on them. All right. Now, in this particular layout, I typically only track my workout, which of course is a habit. So I have a little spot here for workout and also water intake. Again, those are habits as well. And then any additional habits that I need to track, I put down here in the notes section. Again, we're talking about things that you need to make sure you're including in your daily one or your daily all-in-one planner, and some of which are already on the sheet and some of which you just need to jot them in on your own, which works as well. You know, you just do you. You may not need a habit tracker. I feel like you should have one. And in addition to this, I do have a whole nother habit section in my planner. So I track them on a bigger scale as well. So I've got these habits here. And then I also track my habits on the weekly spread. So again, if you get the weekly, it's going to come with 4 weeks that look like this, or it's going to be reversed because this is the inverted layout. So here, what's at the bottom will be at the top. This will be here at the bottom. And then you're going to get all of your daily pages. So there is a place here for you to track your habits. So you will have that there, but I like to identify a couple of habits that I want to draw out from that and bring over into my daily, which is typically my workouts and my water. All right. And so you definitely want to make sure you have a spot for some sort of habit tracking so that you can just keep track of your daily choices and make sure that you're staying on track with everything that you need to stay on track with. So whether that be, you know, drink 8 cups of water, exercise for 30 minutes, meditate for 10 minutes, read 15 pages of a book, you can really mark off each habit that you complete, and it's going to give you a sense of accomplishment and motivation to keep going. Okay, step 4 is all about meal planning. You guys know that this is my favorite part of planning. It's my thing. I love to cook and I love to eat. Okay, plus it's the thing that we all say we're going to do, then we end up staring into the fridge like it's just going to give us the answers. But listen, it's not. When you actually use your planner to map out your meals, it's a game changer. Heavy on the why didn't I start doing this sooner? Because here's the real tea. Planning your meals is isn't just about eating healthy, it's about saving time, saving money, and saving your sanity. Hello. Okay, so of course we have you covered on that front as well in terms of what this layout includes, and we got you covered with the meal planning section. So I do my meal planning, you know, a specific way. A lot of times what you see in a daily layout like this is going to be transferred from another section, which I do all my meal planning from, which is in my home section. So it starts here for me, and I come here, I do all my meal planning, usually for the week that we're in. I have all of my recipes here to try, and then I break it down week by week. All right, whatever is here is going to come here on the daily. Also, remember, I keep talking about the weekly layout that includes the daily layout. It also has a section for meals as well. Your breakfast, or, well, really, I like to only include dinners here, but Monday through Sunday. All right, so your weekly includes it, and then your daily includes it. These are also available as just standalone inserts. And so is the layout here. So there's multiple ways that you can get this if you are interested. And I'll leave all of that below so that way you can know. If you just want these, this is how it'll look. If you want the whole planner itself that comes with the weeklies, and it's gonna look similar to this. Again, this is flopped. And then it's going to include your dailies as well. And it's also going to include a monthly review, which is awesome. It's either a weekly or a monthly review. So that way you can do a little quick review and check in with yourself at the end of the months or the weeks. It's one or the other. And the listing will tell you exactly what it includes. Okay. So you're going to break it down by your breakfasts, whether that's, you know, avocado toast, if you're feeling a little bougie like Addison, because she loves her avocado toast. Lunch, maybe it's, you know, a salad with some meat, some chicken or something like that. Dinner, your snacks, all of that can be included in this space, okay? And so that way you can really have your meals broken down and you can know exactly what you're eating. So now when it comes to meal planning, there's a specific way to go about it. Okay, you want to start with what you already have. So make sure you check your fridge and pantry first. And use that I forgot I bought spinach before it becomes science fair material. Okay, then you're going to build your meals around it and be strategic, not stressed. It's not supposed to be a stressful process. Okay, then you want to write out your meals for the day like you saw that I did in this section here, but you're going to do that on this section again. You may have all of this already. You may have all these inserts. I'm just kind of showing you how to use them and the thought process that you should have when it comes to your meal planning. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And if you're extra like me, whether it's a smoothie, salad, or that one recipe you kind of been wanting to try, make sure you get that on paper, because when you see it all mapped out, it's going to give you the clarity and it's going to cut down on the what should I eat chaos. All right. And think balanced, not boring. This isn't about eating lettuce and sadness. Okay. It's about fueling your body and enjoying your food. So yes, plan the greens, but make sure that you have room for the things that make you say, oh, this is bussin', okay? Because you deserve meals that slap and serve your goals. And so meal plan is gonna have you out here not wasting money on random takeout, okay? Just because you didn't feel like figuring out dinner, that's what usually happens. Planning ahead is gonna keep your budget and your body in check. Hello. That's what we want, right? Okay, so let's move on to step 5, which is all about tracking your mood. And of course, that is included as well. But let me show you how it looks, okay? So again, we're referencing this as well because we do have a mood tracker here. And you can simply use this space here at the bottom for that as well. And just put a smiley face or a frowny face. Okay, keep it simple, all right? Because let's talk about your mood. It really, really directly affects how you show up. So you ever had one of those days where you feel like, why am I so annoyed right now? Or, whew, I'm actually in a good mood and I don't even know why. Yes, sis. That's why tracking your mood needs to be a part of your daily planning routine, because here's what you're not doing. You're not letting your emotions run wild. You're not letting your emotions run wild, rent-free in your head without figuring out what's really going on. Nah, we grown now. We tracking patterns, we protecting peace, and we're doing the inner work like the intentional baddies we are. Okay, so again, use this space to track for that. Again, we have it in this space as well. This is an all-in-one layout. So we're really kind of talking all-in-one, not just from a daily perspective, but for the whole entire month. All right. And again, you guys have seen this from me before. I track my mood here and I be all over the place. But this is a great insert to track well. And y'all, you see life be life in. I didn't track anything for March and for April, or we're in April now, but I'm gonna get back on track because this was so effective for me just to be able to see where I am, okay? How I was feeling for that day. And to be honest with you, you can use this space for that as well. Okay, you can just put, happy and then check off the days of the week, sad, whatever it is. This is a great space for that also. So that's why I love the whole daily, weekly, monthly, all-in-one system that we have. It's just beautiful to be able to track everything without doing the most and without having so many different types of inserts in your planner. It's covered with this one insert. All right. So your mood impacts everything from how you handle your to-do list to how you respond to that one coworker that stays getting on your nerves. Okay. Your emotional state can either make or break the day. So you need to be tracking it. So every night check in with yourself and don't overthink it. Just ask yourself, how did I feel today? What triggered me? What gave me peace? And what made me smile? Maybe it was that workout that gave you a little confidence boost, or maybe that text from your boss had you spiraling. Write it down. Okay. Document it. Because the more you do, the easier it becomes to notice your patterns. And when you can name it, you can change it. And over time, what you'll start to do is you'll start to see trends. So maybe you're more anxious on Mondays, or maybe you're working out in the morning, shifts your mood all day. That's valuable information. That's how you move smarter. Okay, so let's make mood tracking a non-negotiable, because the glow up isn't just physical, it's mental too. And you deserve to feel good while you're out here getting things done. All right, let's talk about gratitude, because gratitude will humble and heal you at the same time. Insert this after I do my on-screen for gratitude. So of course there is a section here for what you're grateful for, and this is a super important thing to do. In addition to your moods and checking in with your mood, you also want to be writing down things that you're grateful for. So whether it's that morning coffee, it's you're grateful for a productive work session, you're grateful for a supportive friend, this practice is really going to help you stay grounded and focus on what is positive in your life. Step 7 is all about setting your focus for the day, okay? This ain't the time to be all over the place. This is where you get clear and intentional, okay? Every single morning before the chaos hits, you need to ask yourself, what are the things that I absolutely need to get done today? Not the 11 things on your to-do list, okay? The thing that actually moves the needles. Because one thing about staying productive, it starts with clarity, and a little focus section in your planner, that's your accountability. That's your I'm standing on business moment. So this is an amazing tool to be able to really track and break every single thing down that you need to get done during the day. That's how it looks on the back. We even have a section for your priority matrix, which I did a video about yesterday, that really helps you to get a sense of how to use a priority matrix. I have that here in my planner as well. This is the priority matrix insert that I talked to you guys about the other day. Love this insert. It really helps to break down your day as well. And so you could use them both together, or you could just use this insert. You can get the whole entire system of the weekly, including the weekly pages. And then this is how the monthly pages look. So you'll have this as well. And that way you'll be able to have a plan for your month. You'll have a plan for your weeks. And then you'll have a plan for your day, okay? And this really will help you to break down your entire life, all right? We also have a to-do list here. So when it comes to whether it's your priority matrix or just things you need to dump out, because I talk about doing a brain dump, that's really important as well. You should be doing that every single day. You can dump that all out here. And that may also be things that don't fit into a specific timeline, okay? Maybe there's no time tied to it. You just know you need to get it done. Or maybe you have work blocks. You work in batches. Then you use these tasks to fill in that particular batch. It's however and whatever works best for you, okay? So we've got you covered with this insert, from your focus to your meals, your to-do list, what's priority. We've got your workouts covered, your water intake, your steps, okay? You're grateful, what you're grateful for. We have a section for notes for you to be able to fill in the gaps like I did with the bills. And you've got your AM and PM schedule. What more do you want from me? I've got you covered on every single front, and I love that for you. So let's talk about some common mistakes and how to fix them, okay? This is important. Don't skip this, because you may be making these mistakes. Number 1 is not reviewing your planner daily. I talk about that all the time. The solution, don't sleep on this. Make it a habit to fill out your planner every morning or night. Trust me, you're going to see the difference. Consistency is key, fam. Mistake 2 is overloading your schedule. I also talk about this. So here's the solution. Chill over scheduling, okay? Prioritize what actually matters and leave space for those unexpected curveballs. Overcommitting is a setup for stress, and we ain't here for that. Mistake number 3 is forgetting to track your gratitude. All right, here's the fix or the solution. Set a reminder to jot down what you're grateful for. I know that seems like too much, but it's a simple practice that'll shift your mindset from ugh to let's go, okay? And it'll be able to do that daily. Don't skip out on this. It can literally change your whole vibe. So keep these in check and you'll be crushing through your planner like a pro, period. So how do you make this a habit? First, you're gonna fill out your planner every morning or evening. Just make it a part of your routine. You'll feel way more organized and on top of things. Set aside time each day to check in on your mood and your gratitude. It's a quick way to reset and stay positive. Keep your habits front and center, so don't let them slip. Consistency is key, remember? And make sure to review your finances regularly so you're not out here caught slipping when it comes to your budget. Stay ahead always. And focus on your top priorities every single day. Don't let the small stuff distract you from what matters most. Stay productive and aligned with your goals. So this daily all-in-one planner is about to be your new bestie when it comes to staying organized, productive, and balanced, okay? With sections that cover everything from tracking your finances, to building healthy habits, to planning your meals, to practicing gratitude. You'll have everything you need in one place to streamline your day and keep your focus on what actually matters. Because ain't nobody got time for scattered thoughts and chaos. When you've got your day laid out, you're setting yourself up to crush it like the boss that you are. Whether you're hustling through your to-do list, trying to hit those goals, or just looking to create more balance, this layout has really got you covered. So are you ready to take control of your day and level up your organization game? Grab this daily all-in-one planner layout today, okay? And let's get to work. Now, in the comments below, I want you to let me know which section you're most hyped to use. Whether it's keeping your meals on track, whether it's hitting a goal that you have, or staying on top of your habits, I want to know. So let's make every single day count together. Let's get organized and make those goals a reality, okay? So thank you guys so much. That is it for this video. Another one down in the books, okay? Again, we are teaching you all about how to use different tools and resources that really may help you to be your most productive self, which is all I want in life, okay? That's why I do these videos. That's why I'm here today. Okay, because I want to share with you as much as I can with the tools that have helped me to succeed and be organized and all of the things. Sharing is caring, okay? So hopefully you've been inspired today in some way, which means you'll give me a thumbs up on this video. Of course, I want you to join the family and subscribe. So if you're new here, I hope you will do just that. And as always, I would love it if you came back to catch another video, in which case I'll see you then.